some fat bitches,
Well, alright, have fun.
I never have any good times. Sexy time, fun time, fun time, fun time.
Sexy fun time. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna talk about these crazy ass bitches that I date. I date the craziest motherfucking bitches. Like, oh my god. I'm gonna start from the beginning of high school, man, to now. Okay, so I dated this chick named Bailey Black. Y'all probably don't even know any of these people, so don't even say, oh, I don't know her. I mean, I'm gonna say their name regardless. I don't give a fuck. But actually, I'm just gonna say their first name, so it doesn't seem weird. I already said first. Oh, just forget it. Okay, so I dated her. We broke up about a month after we started dating, or a few weeks after we started dating, and then we got back together, and she cheated on me with a guy, then cheated on me with a girl, and then she said she forgot we were dating. I'm like, wow, good job, thanks bitch. Haven't talked to her since. That was just freshman year. And then I'm trying to think, who did I date next? Because there was like a few bitches that I dated. Desiree Tester, I don't know why I keep saying their fucking last name, but Desiree Tester, I dated her for about a few days. This is exactly what happened. She apparently went to the school. I've never seen her damn face. She asked me out, and I was like, fuck, I guess. But she was alright looking, but she wasn't like fucking crazy, like hot or anything. She was like okay. But we broke up after like 2 days, and I'd never seen her fucking face before. And then like the next day I fucking seen her face. I'm like, wow. Like, thanks. Well, I mean, in real life, I've seen her face. Like, apparently, the picture she showed me compared to the one that I've seen, they were way different. So I was like, wow. That's weird. I mean, you could tell it's the same person, just barely. But from what I found out, she kind of used me for one of my friends, which I haven't talked to him since. Talked to either of them since. But I ended up forgiving her, but she's stupid as hell too. And then I dated, I think I dated Lauren Brown next. Even if I don't go in order, it doesn't fucking matter, but I thought me and her had something, like, even though it deadass lasted 2 hours, this was beforehand. I was like, dang. I was like helping her out with everything. Because she spilled her coffee, and I was like, I'll help you out. I'll go get some paper towels from the school bathroom, and everything was all great. But you know what? That didn't do jack shit. I asked her out the next day. She said yes. 2 hours later, she's like, I'm stressed out. I can't be in a relationship right now. I'm like, she's like, I'm going through a rough time. I'm like, bitch, you don't break up with someone because of that. And it turns out it was basically over nothing. So I was like, dang, thanks. That really helped. And then now she's basically a thought, okay? That's basically what she is now. And who else was there? I dated a bitch named Haley Brooke. She was definitely crazy as hell. Like, we went from kind of like with each other to kind of liking each other, then to hating each other. Like, I can't stand her at all. We dated for like a day. See, a lot of these chicks I've probably like dated for dead ass less than 2 days. So there you go. And I've seen Haley Brooke. Okay, so I don't even know why I dated her. She was so fucking ugly. But I mean, I didn't even really like her. I guess we just got together for no reason. And there's also some bitches I forgot about too. But I'll get to them later. So I'm not basically going in order. I guess I'm going in order from what I've heard from high school. What I've dated in high school. Okay, just whatever. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just move on, okay? The reason why I can't stand Haley Brooke is that she is OCD like a motherfucker, and she asks the stupidest questions in the class. Like, I swear to God, she asks, and she also reminds the teacher of everything we're supposed to do. I'm like, gee, thanks. And then, like, she has to question every single answer on a freaking test. She has to be like, how is this wrong? How is this wrong? How is this wrong? How is this wrong? And then she proves her point, and then he gives her points, and then we don't. We get minus points because of her. I'm like, gee, thanks, freaking asshole. Can't take a fucking grade. Well, I won't freaking argue over this shit and get points for it. Like, really, bitch? Okay, and then next we have Adriana. Actually, before that, Ashton. Why the hell did I decide to date her? She was the craziest motherfucking bitch I've ever dated. Like, she basically raped my mind. Like, actually, that wasn't as bad as Adriana, but Ashton, I swear to God, I mean, she thick as hell, but freaking dramatic as hell. This bitch, I swear, she... Preach, brother, preach. She a dumb motherfucker. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm trying to think. She had an ex-boyfriend. That's all she ever talked about. Her ex-fucking boyfriend and how they fucked every weekend. And I'm sitting here like, wow, that's cool. Do I care? No. And then when I break up with her because she's so dramatic about everything, and it kind of like basically makes me nervous to the point of like I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. And then she posts on Facebook, like, I blocked her, but then later looked on Facebook. What no, she posted our conversation, like, of me breaking up with her, and then she's like, nah, you just wanted me for sex. I'm like, bitch, you're the one who sits there and talks about sex all the fucking time, and I'm just like, wow, that's great. Wow. Cool. Wow. Cool. Like, I didn't even mention sex, like, once in that goddamn relationship that lasted a week. Like, if anything, she talked about... I mean, she had sex with probably, like, every goddamn guy in the fucking streets. So, I was basically dating the hoe of the school. And then I dated Adriana. That lasted, like, almost a year. But... she's crazier than Ashton somehow, some way. Like, she manipulated me, she did all this shit, she tried to get me to do some weird ass shit like buy her rings. She a motherfucking gold digger. She a motherfucking gold digger. Like, I didn't buy her shit though. Actually, I did buy her stuff, but I did not buy her a ring. Never. Thank God I didn't, because that would have been a huge mistake. And then, I mean, I did fall in love with her. Like, me and her looked like we were going to be together up until that summer of 2017. Everything went haywire. I had to go to Missouri, and my grandma was basically in the hospital. Well, she was in the hospital, and trying not to cry right now. We had to take her to Texas to get her better care because the Missouri hospitals weren't that good. And me and my mom have to leave after a while because we didn't have enough money to stay there longer. And plus the rental car was about to run out, basically. So you'd have to pay way more money afterwards if you didn't know that. Obviously, but it's actually way more than you think it is. And when we got home, about a few weeks later, she passed away. And Adriana broke up with me that same exact day. I'll never forget that day. Never. And then she found out about that, because I didn't tell her. I mean, I was about to, but then she broke up with me right there. And it just, like, killed me inside. Like, I was depressed, like, it basically wrecked me. Like, I couldn't think straight, I couldn't do anything. Like, it was as if something was keeping me down, and I was like I feel like I had PTSD from back when back in Texas with my grandma. Like, she was in the hospital and she was shaking on the bed as if she was having a seizure. Like, I thought she was like dying right in front of my damn eyes. That's how. Well, I don't even know why I got off the subject of exes, but it had something to do with that too. Because Adriana broke up with me that same exact fucking day that she died. And then we got back together. She cheated on me with the guy named Isaac. That happens to be my middle name. And he deadass looks like fucking Igor. Don't know why the fuck she decided to go out with him. Apparently he's fucking God or some shit. But I actually went over to her house a few times, saw her mom. I still love her mom. I just love her mom. Not in that kind of way, but her mom is awesome. Her stepdad, though, he's okay. He hates me now because apparently if she breaks up or we just break up convention, like, basically we like both break up with each other. Like, we're like, this isn't gonna work out. He's still gonna fucking hate me for that. So that's how some dads are. But then again, her stepdad is like, has like fucking 14 damn kids. So it's kind of like, damn, do you even care about all 14? There's some other things too. And then I dated Alexis for like a few hours, which I'm kind of glad it didn't last very long after that. We dead ass kissed one fucking time, and I will never forget that. But I'll admit it was 10 times better than all those fucking kisses that Adriana gave me, because, oh my god, just that one freaking kiss, just that one fucking kiss was better than all the ones that Adriana gave to me. And Adriana was weird as hell too. Like she's been through a lot, but still, she's just crazy. She manipulated me. She like, oh yeah, I need to tell y'all some crazy ass stories about her. Okay, so she goes on this like weird site. I mean, it's Google Hangouts. She adds random guys. They're basically triple her age. She's like, I'm into older guys. I'm like, damn, so you're already into the ones that are almost in their freaking retirement home? This bitch gonna be a nurse at the motherfucking retirement home, being like, okay, let's take you to the room. It's time to have sex. It's time for your daily sex routine. Like, Jesus Christ. This bitch about went out with a fucking 38-year-old that had a kid. It wasn't even finished with the divorce papers. Like this bitch has like no fucking common sense. Like, this bitch doesn't think before she does anything. She doesn't think. And then this bitch, I fucking cussed her out in front of all her friends because she triggered me so badly. She was like saying that she was like, it was something about that night that I did that apparently was so bad, but what she did was like 100 times worse. Like, I went off on her about basically being a fucking bitch and being a hoe, cheater, everything about that. And like, dead ass, 5 minutes later, she fucking texts me saying I love you after she literally went to the teacher's room and cried the entire time on the way there. And the bitches right next to it, the bitches right next to us were like, went from yeah to like, what's your problem, dude? I'm like, wow. Y'all bitches really know how to fucking cheer up a girl, don't y'all? Y'all went from fucking laughing at her bitch ass to fucking defending her. I'm like, wow, y'all some fake ass friends. Like, she has some fake ass friends though, like low key. And she also had a friend named Jasmine who I cannot fucking stand. She was one of the reasons we about broke up a few times. But she is so fucking stupid. She dated a fucking 22-year-old. And she was 14. Oh, age is just a number. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. You're 14, he's 22. The only reason why you're dating him is, what's the exchange? You get weed and you suck his dick? Wow, that's fucking awesome. Fucking awesome, bro. Wow. Boy, you could find a fucking 16... You could probably find someone at age 10 that probably sells fucking weed. Like, shit. This generation's gone to shit. Like, low-key, this generation has gone to shit. And what else is there to talk about? Okay, so Exes didn't really last that long. I mean, I liked her for a while. She was aight, but her and Adriana were basically rivals. They were rivals like a motherfucker. And I'm pretty sure me and Adriana broke up and got back together at least 15 times. At least. The longest we've stayed together consistently was 4 months. So, and I haven't dated anybody since. I'm also tell you about the chicks in between. So I'm only gonna know bits and pieces about it, so bear with me. I know more about this chick though, Xavier. Me and her, like, this is when I first met Adriana though, because me and her got together sophomore year too. I forgot to mention that me and Adriana were together sophomore year for like 2 weeks, but I decided to mention her at the end, so don't say anything about that. But I don't really remember anything from then. It was more of like, she just kind of freaked me out a little bit then. Like people were like less mature then, of course, so of course we've changed since then. We've matured a lot. Junior year we were like, bam, we were there. We got together and all that. So sophomore year wasn't that great with her. And I picked Xavier over her because she was like, do you love me back? I'm like, no. We weren't even together then because I broke up with her like a few days beforehand. And she was like, do you wanna... She was like, do you love me back? I said no. I love Xavier. That's all I love right now. And you want to know something? Xavier is probably the hottest chick I've ever dated. Like, just saying. And she dead ass thick as hell though. Also, she's kind of crazy too. We basically dated a year, and then she just now said that she doesn't want to be with me anymore. Just then, like at the year mark, she's like, "Oh, I don't want to date you anymore. You're not religious. I want someone to pray with me." I'm like, bitch, you see Muslims and freaking Jewish people getting together. Why can't a non-religious person? I'm not even sure what the fuck I am, so hell, if you want me to be Christian, I can fake that shit easily. She's like, I want her kids to be Christian. Like, bitch, you can have them be Christian. I don't care. You're the one that pops them out, so obviously you can have the choice of whether or not you want to be religious or not. I'm understanding. You should be too. God, alrighty, people. She waited a year to say, she's known that for a year that I wasn't religious, and then she just now freaking mentions it. And at least now she doesn't stick it down my throat, and literally every other fucking day she's either busy or grounded. So I'm like, how do you get grounded that easily? Like I'm sitting over here at 18 and she's like 17 getting grounded every other day. I'm like, well, good for you. So, yeah, what else happened between me and her? Nothing really. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something else about Adriana. She was engaged like 6 or 7 times. I don't fucking know. This was before age 18. Like, she has a bunch of freaking rings. Obviously, she's a gold digger. Obviously. Oh, God, I freaking hate her. Ugh. Everybody says, do you miss her? No, I do not. I do not miss her one bit. I would always try to go back to her, and I'm not doing it ever again. She was the biggest mistake of my life. As in dating-wise. I don't actually, like, maybe at long-term, yeah, but I would rather date Xavier than Adriana. Those are the only 2 girls that I've dated for at least 8 months. Those are the only 2 that I've dated for at least 8 months. And then I dated this chick named Kim. She lived in, like, Rhode Island or some shit. Xavier lived in Missouri, which was where I used to live, so there you go. Kim lived in Rhode Island. Don't ask me why the hell I went out with her. Like, she was weird as hell. She would send me some weird-ass pictures of her. Like, bitch, why? And then she says I'm using her. I'm like, bitch, we haven't even done anything for me to have used you, and plus I don't do that to girls. So I'm like this nice ass dude who wouldn't use a chick for anything. I would love her for her. That's how I am. And then if I turn out to hate him, I'll hate him. And Kim, like, me and her, like, basically didn't talk for like 2 years. And then I messaged her on Kik, or KIK, whatever the fuck it is. I messaged her on there for the first time in 2 years. She's like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Like, bitch, I haven't talked to you in 2 years, you know. Maybe you could have forgotten everything from the relationship. Like, like, how the hell do you remember who the hell I am? How? Like, deadass, we dated, like, for 2 weeks. and she's just crazy as hell. Like, I've dated some bitches that lasted a day. Like, this is crazy. This is over a 4-year span. So yeah, I dated Kim for a little bit. And then she had another boyfriend, and she deadass looks like a guy now. So, I don't even want to get into that. And I dated a chick named... I think her name was like... I can't remember her name because we only dated for like 4 hours. Her name is like Amber or something. And she lived in Missouri where I used to live, so of course I'm gonna know her. Well, actually, I didn't really know her that well. I just saw her around the school. I didn't think she was actually as crazy as she seems. I dated her for 4 hours, like I said. Reason why was because she disrespected my sister. She's not actually my sister, but I've known her for 10 years. At least 10 years now. And I'm 18, so do the math. I don't like it when people do. Obviously, I won't like that. So, I got rid of her. I said, this isn't going to work out. You disrespected my sister, you disrespected me. Get the fuck out. Like, I don't care if she was like... I don't give a fuck if it was my celebrity crush, Katy Perry. If you disrespect my sister, any of them. Like, I know she's not really my sister, but she is my only non-blooded sister that I can call my sister, okay? That's all. Like, I've known her for 10 years. I known her from a website, and then we kind of built trust. And we're friends on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. I talked to her. I haven't talked to her in a while, but that's because she has to work and stuff. And I'm working now, so a lot of stuff has happened. Me and her have gone like there's some times where we do talk, and sometimes I kind of embarrass myself a little bit. That's why sometimes we don't talk. And there's other stuff to it too. And this other chick, can't remember her name. Oh my god, I'm trying to think off the top of my damn head. This chick was named like Carmen or something. Like, she was thick as hell too, but her parents like found out we were dating or some shit, and then they like they didn't block me, but they did some shit to my account. Not to my account, but to hers. Like, I think she like grounded her forever or something, because I couldn't, like, every time I try to message her, she doesn't answer. Because they answered back to me. Her parents. Well, actually, it was just her mom. So I was like, great. There goes one girlfriend. She lasted about 2 weeks, I think. So no, I don't jump from girl to girl, people. Come on. I don't. May seem like it, but I don't. Okay, so she lasted 2 weeks, and then who else did I date? I dated a lot of other chicks. I'm trying to think of all of them, because some of them are hard to remember because you only dated them for like a day. It's kind of hard to like remember every single one. Oh yeah, Taylor Renee. I think that's her name. Taylor Renee Bean. Okay. I used to date her. She was 21 when I was 15. Okay. That was stupid of me. Okay. I made stupid decisions. Okay. I dated her. She was good looking, and I was like, yes, I finally have a hot ass chick that's in college. Nah. She fucking used me to make her boyfriend jealous. I'm like, wow. Thanks. I mean, she sent pictures of herself half naked, basically. I could say that because she was 21 at the time. So, it's not illegal. Well, technically it is, because she sent it to me when I was 15, but can't really do anything about it now because I'm 18. But yeah, yeah, that's basically it. I basically caught her because I looked literally at her fucking post. She dead ass posted it. She's stupid. You don't. If you're gonna be with somebody, you don't post stuff about other guys and saying you love them. It was her ex. She was saying it to her ex. Oh, well, a parent ex. So there you go. She's stupid too. And who else? I've been talking for like 30 minutes about exes, dude. Like, damn, there's so many exes I've had. Like, it's just, dang. Like, it's mind-blowing to know how many exes I've actually been with, and I know at least very little about them. I've dated this chick named Ivy, or I think it is Ivy. I mean, me and her are still friends and all that. I mean, we dated for like a few days, basically. I mean, she was kind of too young for me. She was like 3 years younger than me, so this is like when I was about 16. Because I was like, you're a little too young for me. I think we should stop dating. It's getting awkward. So it's basically like it's like a safe way of saying like you're too young for me, so I think this is getting awkward, so let's just break up. Let's just like be friends and all that. That worked out. That's an understanding situation right there. So she felt the same way too. She felt the same way, so it was okay. And I dated, who else? I can't even remember who else. I think that might actually be it. Is there anybody else though? Let me think for a second. Yeah, I think that actually is it. Yeah, that's it. That definitely is. Even if there is that one or two, I probably don't even know their names. So, anyway, guys, if y'all were listening to me, appreciate y'all. Leave a like. Leave comments down in the section below. That'd be great of y'all. I love y'all. If y'all listen to this, you're amazing. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.